We've succeeded in ending radar interference from Mount Nevera. We are now better prepared for an assault on Griswall. Our mission is the liberation of Griswall. I'll explain the details. Griswall is protected by the meson cannon. The cannon would have posed a much greater threat had Leasath succeeded in delivering the MBSRs. Thanks to your efforts in stopping their delivery, our ground forces should be able to approach the capital unhindered. If Allied forces are able to make their way to the center of the Atmos Ring and into Gaiuss Tower, they will be able to take control of the enemy central command and free the city. It will be our duty to support the troops from above. Leasath's army is prepared for us. We expect this to be a fierce battle for both sides. Although the energy output of the meson cannon is unstable, it can still inflict considerable damage to any Allied units caught within firing range. The more damage we inflict to the meson cannon, the easier it will be for our troops to take the city. The capital's liberation is finally within our grasp. Sir, please decide the course of action.
We've made it this far, sir. I can make them out now, the Atmos Ring and the Gaiuss Tower. Makes me sick! Look at them, acting like they own the place! Back to, get back in formation. We finally made it to the capital! Let's blast those Leasath bastards out! Wait! I'm getting readings from the meson cannon. The MBSRs, the meson cannon is extremely powerful. Stay sharp up there.
Casualties to the Allied forces will be displayed on your MPG. We won't have the manpower to take the capital if casualties are too high. Try to keep them at a minimum. So, you're the coming across? You said I'm going to fly with you. Victor Regiment. All troops forward. let them get any closer! Defend the tower! Crux to Gryphus Squadron. Enemy reinforcements are in the city center. It looks like they've been keeping some in reserve. So many troops were just lying in wait. Don't figure it out now. Enemy command is right in front of us. Allied troops inside Atmos Ring are pinned down by an enemy counteroffensive. Markas 1, what's their aid? Evasive maneuver successful. Triple on target! Griffith 1 bagged another one! Damn it, I can't hit him. Missile defeated. I missed. This is Victor Regiment, all ground forces. We're at the base of Gaiuss Tower, commencing assault.
This is Victor Regiment. I've got bad news. It's the enemy command. They are gone without a trace. Too bad, because I would have really loved to slug them one. So that means... That's right. We've secured Gaiuss Tower. We've driven those Leasath bastards out! We did it! Gaiuss Tower is back in our hands! Gryphus 1, sir. Did you hear that, sir? We did it. We freed Griswall. All right.
Griswall's been liberated. With the loss of their central command, Leasath forces have begun to pull out of Aurelia. The streets of Griswall are overflowing with citizens celebrating the defeat of the Leasath oppressors. Even soldiers have joined in the celebration. Sir, the people won't soon forget your brave actions that led us here. We've done it, sir.
With each passing day, news of new Aurelian victories came pouring in. The Southern Cross's action spurred the surviving Aurelian troops to battle. Commanding Officer Diego Navarro has retreated and is currently being pursued by Special Forces. No one would have guessed that a ragtag band of soldiers smaller than a single unit could have put up such fierce resistance. December 10th, several days after the liberation of Griswall, I made my way towards one of the mini-cities busy recovering from the ravages of the war. Despite my usual misgivings, I could feel myself getting excited at the prospect of meeting the Southern Cross. But when I reached the base, I saw his emblem already gleaming in the skies above. I had heard that today was their first break in a while, but something must have changed that. I merely watched as the jet's contrail stretched far off into the distant sky. Suddenly, I was overcome by a strong sense of dread. The misappropriated financial and material resources were on a scale much greater than the airborne fortress alone could account for. Would the weapon at Griswall prove to be the missing piece to the puzzle?